Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to our playthrough of Victoriana, where we are playing Sherlock Holmes and the Scarlet Pimpernel, or great-granddaughter thereof, that's taken up the mantle as we're trying to uncover a nefarious plot in the great empire in Britain. And to do that, we have to explore certain areas and do some cool things like uncover the henchmen that are hiding the whereabouts and identity to the evil mastermind. We're trying to figure out what plot is actually happening, what they're planning to do by deducing which plots are not viable, which ones are not going to happen, and also finding the location where this nefarious plot will take place. We already have found that. It's going to be at Nikola Tesla's secret lab there. That is where we're going to be having the problem. We just don't know what the problem is quite yet. We're working on it. And so let's get started right away. In the last episode, I was looking to see if I forgot if I had discarded the Nautilus, and I had. So it is gone to us. We don't have the Nautilus anymore. I had to do something to cause us from not having a problem. This is, I'll tell you what, one thing I will say about the game is it's really enjoyable. And maybe playing with others, it would move more quickly, but it does feel a bit long in gameplay. So I don't know if that's keeping you guys going or not. You'll have to let me know, but I hope you're still enjoying it. So we're going to continue on. We're at episode 7, and I'm taking at least 2 turns per episode. So, you know, this episodes are at least 20 minutes-ish. So, like I said, pretty beefy. But let's get on with it. I don't want to keep talking because then we're not playing. So let's get on. We're going to start with Sherlock Holmes. We always do. In a 2-player game, you do not change the player order. So we're going to start with him. Now, and just as a reminder, because it's been a little bit, you get to move. You can move 3, but you can suffer 2 trauma to move more, and then you get to perform one of these. You can do investigate a lead. You can use the location ability or reveal a locale. Well, we've already revealed all the locales, so we don't have to do that. Now, Sherlock Holmes isn't feeling so hot. He's only 2 away from getting kaput. So I have a concern about that. But I also think we need to get some stuff out on the board. So I think for this turn, we need to get some more clues out. We do have a clue. It's way over here. I'm debating he can get to it. And I'm going to use his ability first. He has this ability. It says, newspaper archives, at the beginning of your turn, you may reveal 1 lead in play. Well, we only have 1 lead. Let's go take a look at it. Here is the lead that we have in play. Number 1, it is a political lead. And we're going to need, can't do much with it, can you? When this lead is, I don't have any, yeah, he cannot do this. So it would have to be the Scarlet Pimpernel, and she can't get to it. We're going to lose this lead this turn, which is not good. That's too bad. But you know what? She can turn back the clock. We'll use her ability to turn back the clock. She can do that 1 more time. So we'll let that happen. And so let's not send Sherlock Holmes to that space yet. So that we can keep him within striking distance of this, though, because we're going to have to get him some political stuff. I don't know how we're going to do that. He's used all of his Master of Disguise ability, so he can't really gain any stuff. We got to try and get him some political tokens somehow. And I'm trying to figure out where I can do that close by. It doesn't look real good for us. The place to gain political tokens is where... Oh, actually, it is close by, but we wouldn't be able to get there in 1 turn without damaging ourselves. And we're kind of hurting already. It might be worth the risk. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I would take... Oh, no, that would put him down. It takes 2 trauma. So that wouldn't be any good. We can't do that. Is there a place I can get some random ones? Some randos? No, I don't see that either. However, I could get... I want her to try and take out the... she won't be able to do it this turn, so it won't matter. But I wanted her to take out the agent that's on the board. She can't. So I think what we're going to do with Sherlock for this turn is we're going to come down right to here to the House of Parliament, and we're going to put out a political lead. And it just means you put out a political lead, period. And we're going to roll to see where it is. And I think it always starts at the right time. I'm going to look that up in the House of Parliament just to make sure that that is the case. But I think we start with all the time we need at the House of Parliament. So I'm looking that up now. And it says, House of Parliament, generate 1 lead at enters play, yeah, at the perfect time, which is basically midnight. So we're going to do that. He goes there, takes the House of Parliament action, which means we have a political card that comes into play right here like so. and then we're going to have to roll its location. So we don't have to roll that die, we just have to roll where it's going to be. So it's going to be on purple 9. Let's take a look at where that is. Well, it happens to be right here with the Scarlet Pimpernel. I don't think she could definitely do a political one. That might be worth doing because then we can get some more stuff going on. But that was his entire action. So now we're going to move over to Anna and see what she can accomplish. And here she is. So she is right here. We haven't looked at that, but she's got a lot of political stuff and some tokens. I don't want to waste them all because I'm worried about the agent. We only need 1 political token. We need 3 occult tokens. We'll be able to do that. So I think she's going to she's not going to move. She's just going to take that action right there. So she's going to stay there and solve the lead that appeared in her place at the Metropolitan Tabernacle. So first off, she is going to use her ability. This is a real powerful ability, but it's going to set this one back to here. I don't want to lose it. So we set that back, and then we're going to take this one. That gives us a couple turns to get some stuff and get up there. Ooh, this is a beefy one. That is awesome. Okay, we're definitely not... We're either doing one of this, but it says... suspicious transaction. After this lead, the investigators roll the local die. On a 5 or less, move to the Bank of England. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but we'll take a look. So we can intimidate by spending a political and a trauma. I don't want to do that. We can divine who made them by spending a cult and a random, or we can spend 2 political and another. Another would probably be a science. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one. Yeah, we're going to do this one. So we're going to follow the paper trail. We do not need this to defeat the henchman right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1, 2, that leaves us 2 here. It's not terrible. And the 1 science that we have, because we just need a random one, to complete this quest. And it means it was in our specialty because we had mostly political tokens at that time. So that means we're going to get to do a +1 extra deduction. So we're going to do 3. We're going to do 4 total deductions off this card. That's one of the best we've done. So that is really good. And this really paid off for us because we still have quite a few deductions we have left to do. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is fantastic. And let's see what we got here. Now, we got the Dead Awaken, so we don't have to do that one. Cholera Plague Unleashed, not that one. Purple one, and a Crown Jewels. Now, we do get to pick one of these to go up on. Unfortunately, they weren't political, which sucks because I would have liked that. But I think I know which one we're going to do. We're going to do the science one, and I'll show you why. So we're going to say this is the one that we're going to use to advance one of our tracks. Let's do that. Oh, no, you know what? That's not going to get us here, so it doesn't really help. It will help us because this gives us a heal. Let's see. Do I want to do that? I get nothing for it right now, or I could gain 2 tokens. You know what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do this one. We'll do the occult. We had that in the pool there. So we're going to get 2. All investigators gain a occult token. So that's 1 for Sherlock and 1 for the Scarlet Pimpernel. That takes this off the board, which means we're going to have to generate a new lead. Let's take a look at that. We know how this works. We've done it a few times. So here's generating a new lead. Okay, so once 1 card for the lead type just investigated, well, we know that is political, right? So I'm going to take 1 of those. That's fine. 1 card from each of the decks matching a type shown. Oh, by the way, because my specialty is political, I can add another one there. So type shown at the location. It's political or occult. Why don't we stick with political for now? Might as well, since we're on a roll here. And 1 card from the lead deck the investigator chose to match. We'll make sure this one's political. So we're going to know, without a doubt, that this lead is going to be a political lead for us. Okay. Also helps make sure, just give us so we don't have to worry about. We know it, and she will build up some more political stuff, and we'll get it done. So there we go. We're going to take this one there. The rest are get discarded, sadly. And that is going to be the end of that part. Now we just got to place it. So let's do this. We'll put this right here. We're going to see what it comes in at. It comes in at, oh, perfect. So it comes in at midnight, and it's going on green 3. Okay. All right, green 3 right there. There's the 2. That's pretty far away, but we got time. We got time on that one. That's going to end the Scarlet Pimpernel's turn. That was a pretty good turn for her. We got quite a few deductions out. We might get to the bottom of the deck pretty soon. Let's see if we can do it in this round. I don't know. We're going to push the envelope and do a couple extra turns. So let's get on to the end of round actions that we have to do, concluding a round. First thing we do is we're going to move this track up 1 here. That's all that happens. And then we're going to advance time on both of these. clues that we have on the board. So this one's at 6 o'clock, this one's at 3 o'clock. We got less time to do those. And then so we didn't have anything bad happen with those. Now we just have to place the agent. He is here, he's tracking us down. Let's see where he goes. Red 3 is going to be right here. That is 1, 2, 3 away, yes, from Sherlock Holmes. That's not good. After Mephistopheles pursues, if he is within 2 locales. Oh, we're three locales away. He's not within 2 locales. So, okay, we don't have to worry about that. We can't get him yet, though. Not, at least not with Sherlock. We have to do that with the Pimpernel, and she's going to have to get up there to get him. Maybe we send, but he doesn't have any political tokens at all. I was going to say maybe we send Sherlock up to take care of that clue. But we're running out of resources and stuff from him, so we got to be real careful what we do there. We need to get stuff, for sure. Scotland Yard is now empty. So anyway, that was the round for the villains. Let's continue on now and get back to Sherlock Holmes, who is, I think, he really can't do anything with that political lead up there. But what we can do is get out some additional leads, perhaps, or heal. It wouldn't hurt for him to heal. Neither of them are in good shape. They're both 2 away from dying. But I fear that if I don't do these things, we're going to be in trouble, just from a timing perspective. And I'm looking to see if there's a special ability around anywhere that he can get to that'll be helpful. Not particularly helpful at this point, unfortunately. So I think the best thing he can do is actually heal. So he's going to go 1, 2 to there, and then you can use the action there, which is to heal all trauma. So Sherlock Holmes is going to get healed. Sherlock Holmes card, it heals him completely up to here, so he's in better shape. He was almost dead. So that's good. What that is ends his turn. So now we're down to the Pimpernel. She's got quite a bit she can do. She's going to head after this guy. Hopefully he doesn't move too far away. I'm concerned about that. She's got the resources to get him. I just don't think she can get to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if she moves 4, she can't. She can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here and get another political thing out on the way there. Maybe he won't move far enough away to deal with it. That's probably a good idea. I don't really want another political one out. We need that's not what we need, actually. Maybe what we'll do with her. Actually, I go down to Carfax Abbey, and then I think I can use the action to move anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. Carfax Abbey is way down here in the corner. I'm going to take a look at that because I believe that's what it does. Carfax Abbey. Move any one investigator to any locale. Any investigator. So she can move herself there too. And then there's an action actually where the agent is on the Freemasons Guild. Plus the number 1 clue is there. So the Freemasons Guild, that would be helpful to us in general. We can do, if he doesn't move away, we can get to him. What's the Freemasons Hall? Exchange up to 2 resources with any other investigator. Nah, that's not that good. But you know what we can do is we are going to move here, and we're going to take that action, and what we're going to do with her is we're going to move her. Yeah, we're going to move her up to the Speaker's Corner. Now she can't take that action as well, but she's close enough to get. She can. If he moves away, she might take a turn getting some more. If he moves too far away, she might take a turn getting some political resources up where she's at. And then if he's close enough, she's going to go after him. So we'll see how that works out for her. But that is both of their turns. Unfortunately, we solved no clues that turn, so that's bad. Time is marching on for us. So as we go to the end of the round, we're going to do that. This removes another token. This goes to here. This goes to here. We got to get these done. We'll get one done pretty soon. She can't turn back the clock on these anymore, so we got to get them done one or the other. And there's really no way right now for Sherlock to get to that and do something with it. It's not. Well, actually, there is a way for him to do that. I think we're going to take that. So we've done that. We got to move the agent now. Already thinking about Sherlock's turn, but let's see what we do. Blue 4. Did he not move far away? He did not. However, this is the good news for her. So this ability he is 1 away from our girl there, but something you haven't seen much from her is she's a duelist extraordinaire. You are immune to the effects of agents and henchmen. So she fended him off. He tried to attack her and she fended him off. She's powerful that way. That's a great ability. So nothing happens there. Hey, I hope that's not too loud. That is the water running. But anyway, because I have a professional studio here. It's awesome. Anyway, I think what we're going to do with Sherlock is we are going to move him up to this location here. We're going to run out of we're not going to run out of time on number 2. We will run out of time on number 1 if she doesn't go out, if she goes after the agent. There's really no way to prevent that. But what we can do is go 1, 2, and 3 with Sherlock up to here. Now he is there, but he doesn't have any political stuff. So he is going to turn in. Now he can exchange tokens, right, for political. I think since we know that's political, I think we were able to look at it. I'm going to actually we are able to look at it. So let's take a look using Sherlock's ability at the beginning of the round. See what he would have needed to do. Well, actually, look at that. We can do 1 and 1 and get this cable contacts and move to any locale. That might be really worthwhile for us. And move to the Prussian embassy. I don't see that one being any good. I think we'll do this one. Anyway, we're going to do that next turn. But we're okay right now. We're fine. So we're going to go up there. We're going to exchange one of these tokens for a political token. So he has 1, which is enough for him to do the job. So now we got a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. We're good. He is up there, taking care of business. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Now we're going to go to the Pimpernel. We got a choice to make. Do we take the agent out, which we can do, or do we go deal with the lead that we're going to lose? There's only 2 leads on the board right now. I feel like we have to go deal with the lead. That seems to be a priority, because if we lose that, we're going to take damage. If the agent we can fend off, right? I think we're going to have. Unfortunately, God, it's so terrible that he's right next door to us. That really sucks. But we're going to go do this. So let's go to the Freemasons Hall. We're going to take care of that and see what we can get done. I mean, we kind of had to do that because this is going to go away. One more turn and it's done. So let's see what we can get done here. Suspicious bureaucratic red tape. Very suspicious. When this lead is investigated, advance another lead a quarter hour. That's okay. We're going to take care of it next turn. Oh, wait. That's going to kill that lead for us, isn't it? Oh, that bites. Okay. It says advance, not to unadvance. So that caused us a problem right there. And we're going to lose lead anyway. I should have gone after the agent, but them's the breaks. So we're going to do this. We're going to spend 1 political from her. She needs 1 political for the agent too, and we're going to deduce 2 because that's her specialty right now. Remember, her specialty changes, so we're going to get to deduce 2 more. We're getting uh-oh. That henchman came up, guys. That's bad. So remember, we had to put back into the deck Rasputin. So we know that we're going to do this one. This is a given, whatever this is. It is a purple one. Ley lines corrupted. Well, we're not going to have to worry about the ley lines being corrupted. And that's going to advance us on our occult track, but we do have to deal with this. Okay. If revealed, earning 10, he counts against the number, then reshuffle him into the plot deck. Okay, so basically he just makes it harder for us to, instead of getting 2 deductions, he just made it harder for us. We got 1, and then he goes back in the deck to cause us more problems. There's not much left in the deck. I shuffled him out. We're almost there. We do get to advance this one. That's not really that great for us, but it is what it is. Sigh. Okay, so the last thing we have to do with that is advance this a quarter turn, which means we're going to lose it because we're about to take our end of turn end of round stuff. So now we do have to replace the one that we just lost. It was a political one, so we do know we're going to do that. Political is her. Let's go build the deck, the new lead. Political. She could get an extra one because of her ability. The location has science, no, occult, and underworld. We're going to take those 2, put them in there. That's 4. And then what else do we get? That's it. Oh, and 1 from the one that she solved. So she used just a political to solve that. So we're going to add a 3rd political. That means the odds are it's going to be political, but I was kind of hoping to mix it up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, shuffling. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Get 1 more cut. This one. All right. Well, we'll get that one out. We'll discard these, and we'll mosey on. Okay, let's roll to see where this lands and how good it is. Well, so it's going to go that way. That bottom part shows us where we're at. So it's going to start at 6 o'clock. Then we're going to move it to green 7. Green 7, where is that? Now, one of the cool things with Sherlock Holmes in the game is that he will always know. We can always check that at the beginning of his turn to see what it is. I'm looking for green 7. It's right here. So it's right next to her. She can still continue with political stuff. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the round. So what are we going to do next? We are going to tick the time token. We're going to advance these. 1 and 1. Wah, wah. This one is gone. That is terrible for us. Okay. That means that we're going to have to suffer the consequences. Boosh. She's going to take another stress. We're going to have to get her healed. Actually, I think I get to choose, don't I? Get to choose. I'm going to look that up just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure I get to choose. It's one investigator, so Sherlock Holmes is going to take the hit because he just got healed. And then we have to move the agent. He is going to green 2. I don't think he's going very far again, is he? Where's green 2? Come on, stay close. Green 2, close enough. 1, 2, yes! She can still get to him, and I think we're going to because Sherlock is going to take on that clue that's at his space. That is the end of that round. Now, he is actually 1 away from Sherlock Holmes, so we have to deal with this now. After Mephistopheles, if he's within 2 locales of an investigator, the investigator must name a resource type and draw from the bag. If the type name is drawn, it may be kept. If the type name is not drawn, he will take damage. Let's do that. Okay, so I didn't really keep very good track, but I have a feeling we took a lot of science and stuff in. I'm going to say it's between political and occult. It feels like we haven't gotten that many occult out of this bag. Political out of this bag, I don't remember. I think we did. I think we got 2 in a row, as a matter of fact. And I think I'm going to go with... there's a real debate. Here, let's see. I'm going to roll a die and see if it helps me. No, because I think we got 2 political out of the bag. Anyway, I'm going to go with occult, I think. I'm going to go with occult. Let's see. There's only 1 token in here. It is occult! Great, we get to keep it. Doesn't damage us. That is awesome. Random good luck there. I didn't go look back and look at the previous videos either. I just was kind of guessing at it, but well, I guess that worked out okay. All right, that was the Agent of Evil being next to Sherlock. Now there's nothing in the bag. I got to go remind myself if I replenish that bag. I don't recall that I do, but anyway, I'll check that out as we head into the next turn. Let's do that. I can't find anything particular about the bag, but we're going to take care of the agent this turn anyway, so I think we're okay there. Next up, what we're going to do is we are going to have Sherlock Holmes. We're going to start with him. He is going to take on that lead. He is at the Old Bailey. He's going to take on the lead that's there for us. Now, I'm pretty sure I already know he can solve this, right? Yes, he can. That's the one we're going to do right there. So, okay, it says Gang War. After this lead is investigated, roll a locale die on a 5 or less move to the Bedlam Lunatic Asylum. Okay, we'll do that. So we can take damage to do that, but we're going to do this because this also works with our specialty, and it's also red evidence, which we're going to... Ooh, wait. We need red evidence. I think we're going to take this as evidence. So we're just going to do this one here. Stop the fighting. We're going to do a red token and a trauma, and then we're going to take it as evidence. So he's up to 2 trauma. And we have used 1 token, and this is going to become evidence toward the henchmen that we have. During the gang war, we found a little bit about the hired nobblers. We have evidence against them, so we can take them down and put them in jail later. We still need 1 more of those red resources. And remember, the red one for him is a wild, because that's a specialty too, the underworld. So he's got a wild, so we need 2 red and a science. So right now we're okay there. Now we're going to generate a new lead. Let's do that. There's our new lead card. So the first thing we do know is it was an underworld card. And the type of lead investigated. Yep. The type of location we're at is political and underworld. And then underworld's his specialty. So we're going to take a second one from there. And I think that's it for us. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. Hopefully we're going to end up with a red one there. That would be awesome. We'll take a look at that next turn. We can't do it this turn, unfortunately. Alright, we only have 1 lead on the board too, so we're going to cut it just a couple more times. Let's take that one, and let's go see what happens with this lead. I do hope that we discover that as another underworld lead, because that will be very helpful to us getting that henchman. Alright, it's going to, of course, appear at the 6 o'clock spot, and it's... I don't think that tilted, so purple 7, doesn't matter, it's close enough, right? Let's go move it to purple 7. Where's purple 7? Right next door. Well, that makes sense. We're trailing leads throughout the location. Okay, that is going to be the end of Sherlock's turn. Next up, we have the Scarlet Pimpernel, and I already know what we're doing with her. She's actually going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to fight the agent. Now remember, you can only move into an agent's space if you're going to fight it. So let's get this guy out and take him on. He's the last agent of evil left, so we got this one in the bag. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 1, 2. We are good. We got him right there. We took a lot of resources, but we got him. He is done. We have taken out Mephistopheles, who thinks he's the devil or something like that, or a greater demon, or who knows. But we did take him out, so we don't have to worry about him moving around the board, and we won't have to worry about another one ever moving around the board again. That was it. He is kaput. We're going to take him off the table. That was good job. Good job by our hero, the Scarlet Pimpernel. She went and dueled him, took him on, got him down. I don't think you get anything special for defeating an agent, but I'm going to see. Defeating agents. Nope, you just defeat them. It's just removed from the game, so we don't have to worry about him in our actions. Wait, does it say that it's not an action? I think it does. Oh, my light just fell. Hold on just a second. Oh, I had a minor catastrophe. It's one of those mornings. Got showers going, and loud water running, and stuff falling over, and it's just crazy. I guess I stepped on the cord to my diffused lighting. Oh, it bent my umbrella too. That sucks. Anyway, I can bend it back there. Okay, we're ready to keep going. What were we doing? We just took out the agent. That was the end of our round. Okay, good news. We're going to move on to the end of our turn. Okay, that means that we're going to move the time track down here. This will advance one. That's all we got, right? Oh no, we should have one. No, we got to generate the lead. Sorry, no, we didn't. We took out. That's right. We only have one lead right now. Remember, we failed the one before that, so we only have one lead on the board. That's bad. We got to generate some new stuff. That's how we win. So we're going to take one more turn, then we'll call it a day for this episode. This is a pretty beefy episode. We got a lot going on. So let's see. We're going to start with Sherlock. We're going to look and see what this is. It ended up political. God, I was hoping it wouldn't. There was only one of these in that group right there. Blakely Manor. That's cool. That's Emma's house. So when this lead investigator, rewind a lead 1/4. So we want to get that after we get another lead out. And we can eavesdrop for 3 political and gain 2 investigation on that. That's fine. We can do that. We'll think about it. All right. I mean, we got to do it anyway because we can't let them go. So I think what we'll do here, let's do this. We're going to move Sherlock down to here. He's going to generate a underworld lead. Boom. We're going to get that out. It will always start at midnight. So we just have to roll for where it's going. It is going in green 8. That's probably helpful to us. Yeah, it's not bad. It's at the House of Parliament, so it's centrally located. We can get there and actually create another political lead for us to get. I don't know if I want to. We only have a few political leads left. We need to get some of the other ones out. I don't know what the last henchman or the villain needs yet, but that is his turn. So the good news is we completed that lead. Now, I don't think the Scarlet Pimpernel can do that. Actually, so I would have made sure, we did look at this, right? At the beginning of the turn, we did. So we need 3 political. I can actually do this one with her. It's going to completely deplete her of resources, but we're going to do it. We're going to go, can I get there? 1, 2, 3. I cannot get there, but we have time. So maybe I'll do something else that will get us close, but allow us to get there, but get us some resources. Can't do anything here anymore. We don't need tokens. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. That cost her a health to get there, so that's not good. I was saying we would get her there and get her some science tokens. We need tokens is the problem. She's only got the 3 wilds right now. So, okay. Wow, this is a rough choice. I do think we need to get down there. So why don't we do this? We're going to go 1, 2, 3. It doesn't help us at all. We're just closer. We can get her to heal. You know, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move her there. That's actually going to cost 2 trauma to do that, so we can't do that either. Yeah, for movement. Let's just double check. Suffer 2 trauma to move an extra. We're not doing that. Yeah, that would be very bad. So we'll move there. Unfortunately, that's it, guys. That is it. So she's going to be able to take care of that next turn. I'm not worried about that. It just seems like a waste of a turn, but it is what it is. Okay, let's move on and go back to the. That was it. That's the whole round. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to move this up one more. We're going to turn this to here. We're going to turn this to here. And that's actually the end of our round because we don't have any more agents on the board. Yippee! Okay, so that is going to be the end of our turn, guys. Thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for subscribing. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're getting, I think we're really close to the end of this. We only got a handful of plots to look at. We got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of them is the agent, so we're not too worried about that. We do have to defeat this guy. This is tougher because we need to do this. And then it says when revealed, we already did that part, so we just need to kill him. We're gonna have one more henchman before we get to the mastermind. So we're really narrowing it down, and we got to focus on getting those the evidence against the henchmen. That's what we have to focus on, because we're gonna end up being able to take care of the plots pretty quickly. We don't have that many left to go, and if we pick the right. The exact right lead to investigate, that'll allow us to get to them very quickly. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing as always, and I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Sorry, and look for some stuff coming out of my BGG Con trip very soon. But I only have one really big table to play on. This one, so we're going to have to finish this before I move on to the next thing. And I think we're closing in on this really fun game, really fun deduction, investigation, adventure game. I like it a lot. Has a nice theme to it. Cool characters with cool abilities. I like the gathering of resources and how that works. Overall, solid game. Though I would say I haven't played it with more. This is the only time I've played it so far, so it might be a little long with 4 people, but I still think it'd be a lot of fun. All right, guys, take care. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.